Hello, friends. Thank you for joining me today. We have a nice yoga practice to help improve our posture. So, we will be focusing on a lot of forward and backward bending. We will be going from prone position back up and back down. So, make sure you are connecting to the core so we're not just arching our back. We're really working through the back muscles that surround the spine to strengthen as well as lengthen. We don't need any props for this class, and it is all level friendly. So whenever you're ready, we can get started. We begin today sitting in any comfortable seat of your choice. We're going to start with a few mindful shoulder circles. So letting the hands float wherever they like. Inhale, reach the shoulders up towards the ears, and exhale, draw them back and down. Beautiful. Inhale to lift, squeeze, and exhale, down and back. We might feel a little crunchiness happening as we loosen up and open. That is totally normal. Beautiful. Just connecting to our breath here, noticing how it feels and sounds. I'll take one more this way before taking a few the other way. So we'll need to press the shoulders down. This time, inhale, reach them back up behind you. Inhale, this might feel a little weird, and exhale, around. Beautiful, just opening up through the back, working through the cervical spine, excuse me. Two more like these. Already feeling nice and open. Beautiful. And when we have finished out, we can gently come onto all fours, preparing for cat-cow. So spreading wide through the fingers, finding our foundation here. Before inhaling, dropping the belly, lifting the gaze, beautiful, long neck. Exhale, grip through the hands, press through the mat to round the spine, tucking the chin. Inhale, making these nice and controlled and conscious. Really noticing the lengthening of the spine as we begin to forward and backward bend. Maybe deepening with every round. We'll take about two more. Bringing our awareness to the breath. Beautiful. Meeting back in tabletop, neutral spine. Tuck the toes, send the hips up, and begin to walk the hands out, downward facing dog. Maybe pedal out the feet as we press the hands away, sending the hips up towards the sky, reaching the heels down, big toes together. Finding length in the spine as we breathe and open up. Stay here for a few breaths, reaching the crown, the head towards the hands, and the hips up towards the sky. Finding a nice rest here. Just breathing, grip through the fingers. Find your breath. Letting go of any tension wherever you may find it. One more round of breath here. Exhale it all out. On this next inhale, lift the heels. We come up onto the balls of the feet and Take the chest as close to the legs as you can. Exhale, lower the heels. 2 more times. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Once more. Maybe we feel that we're getting closer to the mat. We're opening up. And once we have our heels lowered, we can gently shift the weight forward a little bit onto the hands to walk the hands back towards the feet. Spreading the feet hip width apart. Exhale and let everything go. Maybe bending the knees a little bit, just kind of letting yourself hang here for a moment. Taking whatever position feels good to you. Maybe hands are on the mat. Maybe we grasp opposite elbows. Feeling the blood rush to the head once more. And planting the left hand down, bending this left knee, straightening the right leg. Inhale, peel the right arm up for a nice big twist. And exhale to replace, bending the right knee. Inhale, reach the left arm up. And exhale. Again, peeling the right arm up. We stay here for a breath this time. Breathing here, opening up, spiraling the chest to the side. Exhale to switch. Moving carefully, taking your time to get there. Holding here for one breath. And exhale, plant the hands. Carefully walk the hands out to the front of the mat, connecting to your core, and slowly lower down onto the belly, releasing the toes and taking the forearms to the mat, coming into Sphinx pose. Elbows underneath the shoulders. Inhale, press through the hands, lifting the chest. Active in the legs. Working through the lower back, rolling the shoulders back and down, lifting the gaze forward, nice and strong here. One deep breath in through the nose, fill the belly, and exhale. Gently press through the hands to lift the hips and send them back, child pose. Drag the hands back. Let the arms become heavy here for one moment as we settle in. Maybe reaching with the fingertips, opening up a little bit through the side body. Take one inhale. And on your exhale, walk both hands over to the right side, finding a nice stretch on the left side of the ribs. Reaching the fingertips out as far as we can, as far as feels good. And then breathing nice and easy. 2 breaths here. Inhale, slowly and slightly lift the chest. Exhale, walk the hands through center. Take one breath here. Inhale, nice and big. And exhale, over to the left side, where we release and reach the fingertips out. Releasing the right side of the body, finding so much length and space. One more round of breath. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale back through center. Pressing up, making our way to tabletop pose. And then exhale, melt the heart down into puppy pose, reaching the fingertips out. Letting the forehead rest on the mat here. Nice and active in the arms, planting through the palms, reaching the shoulders down. Taking a few breaths to allow ourselves to open up. Enjoying this beautiful shoulder stretch. On your next inhale, gently raise the head, press up through the hands to slowly lower down onto the belly. Beautiful. Reaching the left arm out to the side, bending the right leg, kicking it over so we lie on the left leg. And we get a nice little shoulder stretch for our left side here. Maybe we reach this right arm up, tucking it behind, opening up through the chest. Maybe we reach for the knee, getting a nice little full body action here, whatever feels good to you. One breath. Exhale to gently roll back and switch sides. Reaching the right arm out, kicking over, nice and steady. Finding whatever variation we took on the other side, making sure we balance ourselves out as much as we can, knowing that we may not always be fully balanced or even, but that's okay as well. One breath. Exhale, come back onto the belly. Gently press up through the hands, coming up onto the knees, scooting to the middle of the mat. Beautiful. Finding our positioning here, reaching up through the crown of the head, finding a nice long spine. Inhale, reach the arms up above the head, keeping the shoulders down. Exhale, cactus the arms, drawing the shoulder blades together, really squeezing them here. Maybe lifting the chest a little bit. Inhale to reach back up, and exhale to cactus. Starting to make this movement fluid. Inhale, reach, and exhale, open. 2 more breaths like this. Fill the lungs. Create space. 1 more. Beautiful. We can release the fingertips to the mat in front of the knees, lifting up, tucking the toes, making sure the knees are hip width apart, lifting up onto the knees, sending the hips up, taking a camel variation if this is in your practice. Inhale, reach the right arm up, and exhale, take it back, trying to find the ankle, reaching the left arm overhead, sending the pelvis forward. Breathing. If we can't breathe easily here, we've gone a little bit too far. We can always untuck the toes if we're a little bit more open today. Exhale to release, come back up, connecting to the core once again. Beautiful. Reaching the left arm up and sending it back as we swivel the right overhead, sending the pelvis forward. Breathing, 1 more breath. Exhale, lower the hips, crossing the ankles and coming onto the back. Preparing for bridge pose, keeping the feet planted on the ground. Planting the hands by the sides, taking a moment to find a little rest here first. Pressing the lower back into the mat. Maybe we want to take the knees in. Find a little relief for those back bends. And exhale, plant the feet on the mat, hip width apart. Find our position. Take 1 inhale. And exhale, press through everything. Send the hips up, squeeze through the glutes. Find that beautiful long line. Balancing out all of our chakras here. Feeling the energy move up and down through the chest, through the spine. holding. 5, 4, send the hips up even more. 3, squeeze. 2, and 1, release. Taking the knees back up into the chest, finding a slight little rock from side to side. Not forcing anything, just a little sway, a little self-soothe here. Just for a few seconds. Maybe taking a little exhalation of relief. And then finding a moment of stillness. Connecting back to the breath, noticing how you feel right now in this moment. Take one inhale, and on your next exhale, gently guide both knees over to the left side, lowering the feet, and taking a twist. Maybe reaching the right arm out and coming onto the right ear. Or maybe gazing up at the ceiling. Whatever feels most natural and comfortable as we wring out the lumbar spine at the end of this practice. Breathing nice and easy. We got the blood pumping. Releasing any mental tension or resistance from the mind. As we release and relax the body. Exhale, back through center, taking the knees up towards the ceiling and gently guide them over to the other side. Finding your comfortable position wherever we can fully surrender and release. Releasing the day, releasing any anxieties, finding gratitude for this practice, for your body, for your health. Opening up the heart center as well as the back body. Feeling balanced, connected. And whenever you're ready, you can gently come to the right side and press your way up to a seated position where we take one final breath together. Taking the hands to heart center, I invite you to close the eyes for a moment. Come back to the breath, that sense of calm that we were maybe able to bring forth, that we can always return to. Thank you for joining me today. I hope to see you on the mat again very soon. Namaste.